I'm about to share 3 words that completely transformed my client's business when she was ready to give up. These aren't just 3 normal words. They are a complete mindset shift that helped her go from signing 0 clients in last August while handling health challenges, migraines, being sick, to signing 3 clients in 2 weeks after our goal in September. But before I reveal them, I want you to understand why they are important and why they work. What my client needed wasn't more strategies or frameworks. She couldn't work for the whole month. She had migraines. It's not another headache. I didn't understand these until I started working with her and seeing that there is people that they could not do anything during a couple of days. She couldn't go outside, she couldn't look at the screen, she couldn't work, she couldn't focus. Everything she could do is just laying down with my eye mask on. And in August, she got triggered, her period got triggered migraines. She got migraines for a couple of days every week. So she couldn't work, and all the time she couldn't allocate is working with her clients that she signed months prior. We transformed her business, and she got from having a team, having expenses, to having more freedom and less team and signing clients regularly. But in August, she got into the state when she had 0 income coming up. Being sick for the whole month and handling all these health challenges got her to the scarcity mindset. And at the end of August, she told me and said, I probably gonna give up this online business and coaching. I don't know what should I do. I can't sign clients, I can't work. So, and she was almost about to give up her life in Bali, her lifestyle here, and come back to US and go to 9 to 5. And it was Sunday night. I offered her to jump on a call and just have a chat without any plan, without any framework, without anything, without even knowing if I can help in this case, because it's not some marketing strategy, it's something that I didn't have experience with. And what it turns out into just listening here, actually this is one of the why I'm excited about coaching, about working with people who help other people, helping them, is coaching is not just about frameworks or strategies or some technical stuff. Coaching is also about listening to somebody and sharing your experience, how you handle some situations, even if you didn't have these same challenges, but just sharing what worked for you. But the most important here is just listening. So when I finally listened here and realized that there is something that might work out for her in her case, and I shared these 3 words with her, everything changed, and she signed 3 clients in the next 2 weeks. And she completely got out of this scarcity mindset in the first week. And the interesting part that most people do exactly the opposite of these 3 words, and that's why they're feeling stuck, and that's why they're staying stuck. Idea to share this video just came to me because I wanted to remind it to myself in the first place, because I am building 3 businesses right now, and jumping from one business to another business, from one task to another task, got me to the point that I don't feel progress anymore. That last week I don't feel that I'm accomplished something, or I did something that brought us to the results. Even we got some results. And I just remember that story, that how I helped my client, and I don't know why I forgot to do the same, to keep the same words, to do the same frameworks I'm gonna share with to do the same frameworks I'm gonna share in this video with you, and just to feel that progress while it's not visible yet. So if you're feeling stuck in building your online business or coaching or consulting business, and you feel that you need strategy, you need clarity, you need some help from the outside, link in the description, just DM me on Instagram and I will see if I can help you. That's simple. The 3 words that changed everything were trust your input. And let me break down them. Trust. My client Sarah, she didn't trust, she lost trust in herself. She lost trust in what she is capable of, what she worth of. And it happens, as I found, when we're trying to control something we don't have control on. And we don't have control on the outputs. But we have control on inputs, on our actions. And what I shared with her that helped her get back, realigned her and get back to that feeling of accomplishment, or feeling that she actually can accomplish something, she can succeed, was sharing this method of focusing on input instead of focusing on output, and celebrating input. The most important part here is celebrating your input. And that's why I'm remembering it to myself right now, because I forgot to celebrate my input. I forgot to celebrate accomplishment of the work I'm doing, the task I'm doing. I recommended her to write down minimum valuable task that she can accomplish a day, especially during those times where sometimes she can just work for the day. Not just write minimum valuable task, but create plan A, plan B, and plan C. What does it mean is, let's imagine you want to run a marathon. I remember this video from Casey Neistat, who shared about how to feel accomplishment even if you're not achieving your main goal. In his case, he wanted to run the marathon with a specific time. But it was hard to achieve, because in perfect conditions, if everything will be perfect, only in that case you can achieve that outcome. But what if you will create plan A, plan B, and plan C, in case that if you are not achieving plan A, if something happens, if you have a migraine, or if something is not going like you wanted it, you don't have control on everything, you still have plan B that you can celebrate. Again, it's about celebration. It's about celebration that you can accomplish something. So in her case, I advised her to write 3 different plans that she can. For example, in her case, what she needed is getting into conversation with potential clients, with people. Again, you can't sign any client without getting into conversation with them in the first place. That's insight. So I advised her to write down that get into conversation with 50 people a day in the perfect scenario. But if you can't accomplish that, you have plan B, getting into conversation with 30 people, and plan C with 20 people if something is not working like you expected. And even if you're not getting to accomplish your point A, you still have point B or point C that you can celebrate. Again, it's about returning your trust in yourself, that you can accomplish something. It's not about being perfect. It's about being okay with who you are with yourself. So that's what helped her in the first place, trust. The thing here is to celebrate every day, to have this small celebration every day. For me, the best celebration is taking care of myself. It's like going for a massage, or going to the sauna, to the spa, or buying myself some small treat, something that is taking care of my body, of myself. This celebration helps feel you that you accomplished something, that you are capable of doing something. Again, second and third word is your input. I encourage you to focus on something you have control on. You don't have control on views, you don't have control on book calls. It's something you want to get, but you don't have control on when people actually decided to start a conversation with you, to make that action. But you have control on your actions. You can make that video, you can get into conversation with that person. So focus on that and make that as your goal. So it's kind of you shifting your goals from the outcomes to your inputs, to your actions. That's changed everything, believe me. That's helped my client, that's helped me. In my client's case, she set up her 3 minimum valuable tasks. She wrote down point A, point B, point C, and started achieving those. And every day was different. Some days she achieved her perfect scenario, point A. Some days she achieved point C because she had migraine. And she rewarded herself with simple beach walk or going to the spa or massage. And these simple steps led her to begin trusting herself again. And that's one of the most important parts in any business. Trusting to yourself first, so people will trust you too. So in the moments when you feel like there is no progress, despite all your actions, all your work, trust your input.